Welcome to the Twilight Classroom. In today's class, we are going to learn about phrasal verbs. Sometimes our words are muted. It is at this time the phrasal verbs help us in our day-to-day conversation. They are very useful even in a difficult situation and offer support to speak English. It will definitely help to speak fluently. And before we move on to the phrasal verbs, we ought to know what is a phrase. A phrase is a group of words that stand together but does not contain a subject or verb and does not convey a complete thought. Here are a few examples. Figure out. This is the phrase. Have you ever been unable to figure out what others are speaking? Have you ever been unable to figure out what others are speaking? The exact meaning of figure out is unable to follow or understand. That is, to be more precise, have you ever been unable to follow or understand what others are speaking? This is the exact meaning for the phrase figure out. Now we'll go to the second phrase, add up. To add up means, according to a situation, a person might boast about himself and he'll build stories and tell many lies, and then his action doesn't add up any meaning, and the person is very odd. His story is unbelievable. For example, say a small boy, a lazy fellow who doesn't do his homework, finds a reason as to what he could say to the teacher. And when the teacher asks him about the homework, he says, teacher, I'm very sorry. Yesterday my grandpa was very ill, and so I had to go to the pharmacy. Teacher, actually he would not even be having a grandpa, but he'll say his grandpa was ill. And I had to go to the pharmacy. I had to walk a long way and there was a mad rush. I had to wait for a long time, teacher. By the time I came home, it was late night. I had my dinner and slept off. I thought I'll do the homework in the morning, but I had to dash to the school bus. I'm so sorry, teacher. He says like this. Stop, says the teacher. Enough of all your stories. You need not add up any more. I know you are just lying. You better do your homework from next time. And she shows him away. And we know that the other person is telling lies. So, building stories and telling more and more lies and behaving in an odd way is to add up. Then the next one is bring up. Bring up means to start discussing something. The meaning for this is you want to say something or someone else wants to say something. Sometimes it can be serious. Say you have a misunderstanding with your friend and both of you are not in talking terms. When any one of you want to put an end to this, you can say, bring up the matter and we'll talk it out, so that the misunderstanding comes to an end. So, bring up means to start discussing something important. And then the next word is jump in. What is jump in? Jump in is just another informal phrase for interrupting. It's like asking to join a conversation very politely. Do you mind if I jump in here? So this is the meaning for jump in. Asking permission very politly to join a conversation. And the next one is butt in. Button is used for interrupting. Very, very informal. Some are very curious and inquisitive that they don't care to ask permission when two are talking. They simply barge between them and join the conversation without asking permission and cause confusion. For example, a person is talking to the another dejected person. Can say, I was speaking with Jerry after she left her job. Then Tom butts in and starts talking about his new car. Not knowing the mental situation of the second person, the third person just barges in between them, which is known as butting in. And today's conversation comes to an end. I'll continue in the next class with a few more phrasal verbs. And until then, take care. Please subscribe if you like my video. And thank you for watching. Thank you.